Alireza Firouzja, one of the best chess players in the world right now, known for his powerful tactical vision and in many ways extraordinary gameplay. We met in Title Tuesday. I tried the Najdorf against him. Probably already a mistake. The game was short, but quite instructive. Let's take a look. e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, takes, knight f6, knight c3, a6. So we have the Najdorf, and he played bishop g5, the old main line. I choose to play the main option here, e6, and I was aiming for the poisoned pawn variation. He played queen d2 and I immediately played queen b6, but then I realized that he didn't play f4, and now queen b6 is a big mistake already, because he can castle here and play f4 later, and then this queen looks ridiculous here, and I'm going to lose time because I have to put my queen on c7 to prevent f4, e5 ideas. Okay, but this game will show that how crucial one single move is in this kind of positions. I played knight b d7 and he played f4, queen c7, and now he played knight f3, and according to the computer this is a mistake, and probably it's too slow because black has time to play b5. According to the computer, white could play bishop e2 and g4, or probably g4 immediately. This kind of idea is quite natural one. It seems that this pawn cannot be taken because bishop h3 is a very good choice. If knight retreats, white can play this standard sacrifice on e6, and this is more typical in those lines where white plays bishop c4 and then takes on e6. And now white has a powerful knight on e6 and strong attacking chances with e5. According to the computer, this is clearly winning for white, but this is very dangerous idea in those bishop c4 lines. So if you play Najdorf with black pieces, beware. This sacrifice can really hurt you. Okay. Knight f3 was Firouzja's choice here, and e5 was probably the idea in the next move. But it seems that I could play b5. Instead of b5, I played knight b6, which is clearly ugly looking move, but I didn't find good answer to e5. But here I could play b5 because after e5 I have b4, and this threat is big enough to get knight on d5. If white takes here, I can take here, and this is more than fine for black. So white should play knight f4 here, but after knight d5 or taking first here and then knight d5, black seems to be more than fine. Okay, but I didn't see that option, and knight b6 was clearly a wrong idea. e5, very standard way to play in these bishop g5 lines, because there is tactical chances to get some kind of checkmate ideas, and I just took on e5, he took back, and then knight f d7. I think I didn't play knight d5 because I was worried about some kind of c4 ideas, and the king can just go to b1, but it seems that I have time to play b5 here and took here, and then I have very strong knight on d5. Probably everything will work in this kind of position for black. But okay, he could just play knight e4 with an advantage like he did in the game. Okay, I played this one and knight e4 was played. And this pawn is clearly untouchable at the moment because checkmate will follow in 2 moves like this. I didn't do that. I played knight d5, and here c4 is not good move because I can just take this and then I have some chances to hold the position. Okay, but here he played brilliant queen e1, and now this e5 is again untouchable, but for different reason. And there's also a positional idea behind queen e1. White can play queen g3, and then this diagonal can be dangerous for black, and also queen is eyeing on g7. If black king goes to short castle, there is many tactical shots later on. Okay, but what happens if I took e5? I think I saw this in the game. He can play knight c3, and if I take here and try to hit the queen, white can just take d5, and if I take the queen, checkmate will follow like this, and that's why I can't take on f3. But if I take on c3, even rook d8 wins, but queen e5 is probably better, because if black takes here, we will see this standard tactics, and this doesn't change anything because knight is hanging, and same threats are still present. So here I just thought that it's better to develop, but bishop b4 is not ideal square for this bishop, and queen is very well placed on g3. According to the computer, this is already winning for white, and it's not surprising because there is no safe place for black king, and there is several different kind of tactical ideas. I tried to kick the bishop out, and then he just played knight d6. Here, maybe in practical point of view, I should take here and play queen f5 to create at least some chances, but it seems that white can even play like this. And after queen takes, bishop e7 will create a strong position with bishop, and then queen g7 will be the next move if there is time to do that. Okay, this is a little bit surprising why this is so good for white, but okay, bishop d3, and then maybe it's just because there is no good way to develop those pieces. Anyway, in the game I decided to play king f8. It covers g7, and I thought that I might have some chances to take on e5 and then take on d6. But he found bishop d2. According to the computer, there's even better choices, but this is still winning after knight takes e5. This is losing according to the computer, but I thought that this might be the best chance. Anyway, bishop c5 and then c4 looks very good for white. Okay, anyway, I took on e5 and this looks quite unclear, but according to the computer it's not unclear if white takes on b4, and after some thought Firouzja took on b4, and probably it wasn't unclear to Firouzja either. I took on b4, now there is checkmate threat, but now he played brilliant knight c4, and now we see how good this pin is. I don't have any other way to save my knight. I have to play f6 here, but after f6 my position will fall apart. He just took on e5, I had to take back, and now I'm pawn up, but I'm losing very quickly because white pieces will join the attack very quickly. I don't have time to develop these pieces to defend my king. Bishop e2, b5. My idea was to create a threat and get some time to put rook on 7 rank, or bishop b7, or try to get some tactical ideas, but he just played rook here. After king g8 he followed with queen g6, and this is a bigger threat than my b takes c4, and usually in chess it's best idea to find bigger threat and not just responding your opponent's ideas. Here if I take the knight, checkmate will follow in 10 moves. Yeah, according to the computer, white can just play bishop here. This rook is not playing, and if I try to develop the bishop, this will fall, and then bishop g6 is the checkmate. So there is no many moves to make, but even rook d8 is winning because white can create checkmate like this. Okay, I didn't took on c4. I tried to defend the back rank, but it doesn't make big difference because after queen takes e6 I have to play king h7. There is no bishop d3 because I can take it, but rook f7 is good enough. Queen c6, and now he just played queen f5 check, queen g6, and now he played rook g7, brilliant tactical idea, and checkmate will follow in few moves. Rook check, king g8, queen takes g6, king f8, and now he could make a checkmate in one move, but he did it the checkmate with the knight. Okay, that was the story of this game. I hope you enjoyed this plot path. Thanks for watching. See you next time.